J Bachelor Hip Hop Weekly Magazine, Houston, Texas. It's been far too long. The city of syrup, man. We stay in the streets, keeping our ear out for the latest talent, rising talent. So we're here right now. We're sitting down. We just wrapped up the photo shoot. Now it's time to hop into the interview, man. What's going on with you, fella?
What up, man? How you doing?
Good. Before the interview, you and I were talking. I was like, yo, this is like your chance to introduce yourself to our online family. Mm-hmm. Our online family is growing every single day, man. So I want to kind of, before I hop into my questions, give you a chance to introduce yourself and kind of tell us how you got started in this music thing.
All right. Well, my name is Pablo. I'm from Kansas, Ohio, 330. I just started music like February of last year, and I always wanted to do it. I just never, got into it. Then I got an uncle. He in the music business. He stay in Dallas, and he just showed me the ropes as far as recording myself, so I can do it on my own, master it on my own, not have to go to the studio, waste money and time and all that stuff. And I did it for a couple months. I started getting good at it, and I put out my own EP. I finished it in October and put it out in November on iTunes because he got a little distribution deal. And then I put all my money into it and got it out, and then people just started fucking with me.
Dope, no doubt. From the ground up, he's definitely taking the independent route with it. I respect that. When I think of Ohio and hip hop, I always feel like Ohio is one of those states that doesn't get the credit it deserves. When you think about Ohio hip hop, I think about guys like Kid Cudi, Bone Thugs and Harmony. Who else is it? Some Ohio cats that Machine Gun Kelly is from Ohio, as a matter of fact.
I don't know if you fuck with him, but Stally, he doing
Stally, my God, that's my guy. Stally's from Ohio. Yeah. Shout out to MMG. Shout out to Stally. Yeah. That's a state that has contributed to hip hop, and you can't deny the talent. Yeah. But why do you think it is when you have those rap conversations, you don't hear Ohio in those conversations like you should?
Honestly, I would say because there's not too many artists out there. Like, they'll come out every once in a blue moon, so they can't. You know how a bigger state, you got YG coming out, then you got multiple artists backing them up. You got Ty, you got RJ, you got DJ Mustard. So when they come out, they all on their own. They ain't got nobody backing them up unless you got somebody like Stally, who just so happened to bump into Rick Ross, and he got MMG behind him, but not that many people got that big machine behind them. So it's all on them, and most of them, like I say, most of the Ohio artists, they ain't like the big in your face. They trying to stun you or not. They just trying to spit what they gotta say, get their money, and chill out. They ain't trying to do too much.
Absolutely. Now let me ask you this: those names that I mentioned, and you mentioned Stally, Kid Cudi, Bone. Those guys are all from the same state, but they each have a unique sound. Yeah. No one sounds like anyone else that I've heard. Yeah. Is there a definitive Ohio sound? I mean, you guys aren't East Coast, you're not South, you're not West Coast, you're kind of that Midwest kind of
it's like
gray area. Yeah. So what were your influences, and what's the Ohio sound, if there is one?
I don't know if you can say that because, like, when I'm at home, everybody listens to different shit, depends on where you stay at. I don't know if it is Ohio sound for real, but I know when I was growing up, I just listened to what was accepted in my house. My mom, she listened to rap, but it wasn't heavy rap. She listened to everything. The only rap she did let me listen to was like Jay-Z, Outkast, Notorious B.I.G. And besides that, it wasn't really that. Oh yeah, Goody Mob too, but it wasn't really that much rap played in the house. But I listened to what I could, and when I heard Outkast, I just fell in love with that. Like, I know all the albums, I know all the songs, everything. I'm a big Outkast fan.
Absolutely. What was it about Outkast that resonated with you?
They was different, and they could, the style, man, just. You can't copy that. You can't fake it. Hey.
Shout out to Big Boy and Andre. I had the pleasure of interviewing Big Boy about a year and a half ago. He was releasing a new project. Real cool cat. I want to talk about your music now because even though you're still relatively new to this, you've already put out a project and you've got something in store for the people later this year. Let's hop back to November when you dropped Cat and Zone, independent project. Tell us what makes this special.
I say what makes it special is I believe in myself enough to invest all my money and time into it, and I just jumped out of nowhere, and then I just became good at it naturally. Like, I ain't got nobody in my family that does music. It's just something that is in me. And I think what makes it special is, like you said, I'm coming from Ohio, ain't that many people, but one of the people that do get chosen, man, they got it.
Absolutely, absolutely. Now I want to kind of allow you to highlight two of the tracks from Canton Zone. Tell us what makes those tracks worth listening to. For people that have never heard the project,
True.
Tell us two tracks that you definitely want them to check out and why.
Okay. One of the tracks I gotta say is like the highlight of it is the I'm On remix or the regular one, because the reason the song came about was just like I stay in VA, but you know I'm from Ohio. I stayed out there for probably like 2-3 years, and I just made this song because I was coming to Ohio and I ain't been there in a couple years, and I was going there during the summertime, and I just started making a song like, and the hook go like, wait till I'm back in my city, 330 fucking with me, shout out Akron and Cleveland, always swinging and sipping and I'm on. So and then it just, I got a feature with my boys, my dude from Cleveland, Trail KSB, my other dude from Shreveport, Louisiana, what's his name, Dion and Don.
Mm-hmm. Most definitely, most definitely. Now I want to kind of talk about the process of making this. Being this is your first project, right?
Mm-hmm.
How long did you spend writing? How long did you spend recording? And when did you know, okay, this is ready to go?
I spent 4 or 5 months writing it, and I knew it was good to go. Like I asked people in my inner circle, like, is this good? Cause like I told you, I ain't got nobody like that rap in my family, so I just asked everybody, is this good? If it's not good, then I just stop rapping. I ain't about to waste my time. I ain't about to be rapping for like 10 years, be the same dude, like, hey, I'm trying to make it, dog. But
yeah.
I'm asking everybody to input. If it's good, it's good. If it's not, it's not.
Mm-hmm.
Just let me know. Keep
fucking
with it.
So you put it, you gave it to people that you trusted their opinion,
yeah.
And you felt like, but how did you know it wasn't just like they were like, yeah, because we fuck with you,
mm-hmm.
we're gonna say yeah? How did you know it was a genuine?
Nah, that's how, nobody words like that. Like, they let me know. If I'm wasting my time, they gonna let me know.
Absolutely, absolutely. Now, how soon after the release of Canton's Own did you start creating Canton's Own too?
I took like a 2-month break, 2-3 months, and then I feel like refreshed, I started listening to new beats, and I just started feeling like it's time to make part 2, because I want to keep my buzz going. I want to just have something out there, then people forget about me, because I ain't like no household name or nothing, so I got to keep making stuff, making videos, getting on, doing features and whatnot.
Absolutely, absolutely. Canton's Own, how did you end up in Houston?
Like I told you, my uncle, he stays in Dallas now, so I just came here. I was with him for the past couple of days in the studio with him and people he got working with him, like distribute through his distribution deal. And then I just seen that it was in Houston, so I said, fuck it, I'm gonna go to Texas, fuck with him, then fuck with y'all.
Absolutely, absolutely. Now here's the thing I want to ask you. Since you've been in H-Town, and you know Houston has a music culture all its own.
Yeah.
What's your opinion of it? Have you had a chance to connect with local artists?
Yeah.
Have you had a chance to peep the music scene here? What do you think?
I fuck with it, man. I fuck with a couple of them. I don't know if you heard of them. I fuck with Lou Dean, Norm T, Showtime. It's a couple of artists that's doing their thing down there in Dallas and H-Town.
Okay, so you're doing your networking thing.
Yeah, we're gonna make something happen.
Connection game. Very good, very good. You mentioned Outkast and you mentioned Goody Mob and Jay-Z, listening to them coming up. Who are some cats out of the new generation of hip-hop artists that you're into and that you wouldn't mind collaborating with in the future?
Currency, Wiz, Ty Dolla $ign, YG. That's just a few.
No doubt, no doubt. Now they all have this kind of laid back, smoked out vibe.
And definitely Stally too, yeah.
Stally. Now, is that the kind of music you're kind of presenting to people? That little chill, mellow, ride out kind of music?
Yeah, that's what it is.
Okay.
Like for 90%, that's what it is. Like I might change it up a little bit, just like tell a story about myself, what I go through in my life, or just like a story I made up with my imagination, like on some Nas shit.
No doubt, no doubt.
But most of the time, the laid back kid.
Very good, man. Very good. Now let me ask you this: what's been the most challenging part of this journey of yours of being an artist? What's been the most challenging part for you?
Just out there networking, because you got to start from nothing. You don't know nobody. You got to go out there and just search. Ain't nothing gonna be given to you if you really want it. You got to go out there and get it. People expect, oh, you're just gonna see somebody on the internet. They ain't gonna always reply to you. They don't know who you are.
Right.
They don't owe you nothing.
Absolutely. Now, on the flip side, what's been the most rewarding part of this journey?
This seemed like I actually got a chance at doing something, like something I made out of nothing. I ain't have no chance. I'm like everybody else. I just believed and kept working. Cause everybody ain't good. As soon as you start, you gotta keep working at it. You gotta believe.
Absolutely, absolutely. Yo, before I let you go, man, let our online audience, our online family, as we like to call them, know the very next thing to look out for from you.
My next project gonna be Canton Zone. Should be coming out around like the end of summer 2016. My next project coming out the end of summer 2016, Canton Zone 2. It's gonna be have at least 10, 12 songs on there, a couple features from a couple H-Town artists possibly. Am I gonna have my video? Oh yeah, my video coming out, I'm on. And I might shoot a video also for another project on my Canton Zone, probably $signs or LMB.
No doubt, no doubt. Pablo, Canton's own. Shout out to Ohio, man. J Bachelor Hip Hop Weekly Magazine. Yeah.